Hi, this is Patrice Pennington here, coming to you from Corinth in North Texas, a beautiful little town. But what I wanted to share with you today was I was reading in the Dallas Morning News an account about a young woman who was called in. She was a professor at a university. She was called in at the hospital because her athletic dad, who had held a corporate job for over 40 years or thereabouts, quite a long time, that he had this job and here he was laying off in the hospital, seriously ill. And the first thought that came to her mind was, my dad's job is what has brought him here. Now that was earth shaking to me. I mean, maybe it may seem silly to you, but it was earth shaking to me because if you know anything about me, if you've read about me in my blog, you would know that I've been in the banking world, corporate, for about 40 years. And I had to reflect, and I said to myself, what were you then? When you first joined the bank, what were you like then? And what are you like now? And that was sobering because I realized that I was excited and I was reared up and I always had answers, I always had questions. I loved the environment I was growing up in terms of the corporate world. They gave and they took, and you enjoyed, you were growing. But now I look at today and I say to myself, are you a better person today? And to some extent, yes, I am. And I'm sure that many of you, if you ask that question, the answer would be, yes, I've grown some. But have you grown to your full potential? Or is your job sucking the lifeblood out of you? So much so that you are not the person that you used to be. And maybe the person you used to be may not have been so great, but I'm talking in terms of your personal and intellectual, your psychological growth, your maturity, right? Are you to your potential? Are you to your creative potential? Can you take what you learned in the past and shake the shackles of perhaps being in a corporate environment and then use that to become the best person that you can be? It's a question, hey? Isn't it an interesting question? What I'd like you to do is, I've continued the article in my blog, and you're very, very welcome not only to read it, but to comment and tell me where you are and where you see yourself going. I also have a little surprise at the end. So I encourage you to read it all through. It's not just doom and gloom. So until we get to talk again next time, this is Patrice from Corinth, Texas. Talk soon.